Peace, everyone. How you doing? Welcome to Israel Doctrine's Google Hangout. I'm your host, Carl Lambert, and you have now entered into our Hangout. And people, the title of this one is Dr. Sebi dies in police custody in Honduras. Community blacks out on his arrest, but not his death. Now, I'm a person that always analyzing stuff and looking at stuff. I believe this is what you got to do in life because there's a lot of things going on that, propaganda get pushed out there and, manipulating the mind and the masses of the people. So you gotta sit down and analyze stuff. Now I'm one that ain't got a 9 to 5 and things of that nature. So I don't go and label like that in the field. Well, I don't have time to sit down and analyze. I'm like my man Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay, So sitting down, analyzing and thinking, I'm saying to myself, there was some media blackout about this man's arrest. Why is that? Why didn't anyone tell us that an 82-year-old renowned doctor, a man that cured AIDS, cancer, diabetes, and other disease, as is stated in most, posts and stuff about him, a man 82 years old that did all of this for the world, cured AIDS, cancer, diabetes, and other diseases. How is it no one knows or no one will say that this man was arrested, right? If you find Charlie Sheen today doing something and he get arrested, TMZ and everybody and their mother is there to let you know that this man was arrested, to tell you why he was arrested. This is a good prevention tool. What you mean prevention tool? Because people that of that caliber being snatched up by some people of lower caliber and put in, custody, basically care of people that's of a lower caliber and don't care about their well-being. You know what I'm saying? We need to know that these so-called nobodies that snatched this somebody up. That's just it. If it was your family member, you would be doing the same thing in the sense of, man, they just snatched my grandmother up and holding her in custody. She's sick or she's this or she's that, whatever conditions that she's in. You like, my grandmother, grandfather is 82 years old. I mean, what could they have been doing? Number one, Alzheimer's, anything could have set in and happened where if they was considered drunk or considered, intoxicated or high or something, it could be due to the fact they're 82 years old. So while y'all holding them and restraining them from, moving about and doing stuff in life, y'all got them locked in a cell. Y'all detaining them for what? Right? So I don't know how much y'all been following it, but a lot of articles been talking about, number one, he died shortly after he was arrested for allegedly being in illegal possession of $37,000 at an airport. Now, this was not the first time. They said it happened a couple times. The first time he had like $30,000 in cash and he was released without charges when he provided the proof of the money. and the source of the money. So at some point in time, you got to figure this man, even if he just left with his money and he put it back in the bank later on, didn't do nothing with it, put it back in the bank, that he can, gather up at least $30,000. You know what I'm saying? Say he spent 6 and put the other 30 back in the bank, or he got 30 and he done gained 7 more since the last time, and he's carrying his money. But anyway, this is why they allegedly stopped them, detained them, and held them in custody for a month or so. You know what I'm saying? Yet the community blacked out. They didn't say nothing about it. And now we know all these individuals claimed that they was close to him and that he was like family and that he was this and that. Well, what the hell was the community, the family, and all the holistic people? Was y'all not following his website? Was y'all not following his Twitter? Was y'all not following his Facebook? Were y'all not following stuff that was stating what a man going, where he's at, his day to day? If you were, then how do you let this happen? How do you look on his schedule and he's supposed to be in such and such in a day or 2 or a week, and next thing you know, he detained for a month and he made it there for a month? If he's going to a lecture or something, well, we'll say obviously there should have been ticket sales, so somebody should have been upset. Like, what's going on? I paid for a lecture on such and such date, and why is it I'm not getting my lecture? What has happened to cause this man not to make it to the lecture? So all these things should have caused suspicion to where his whereabouts, people. Do y'all agree or disagree? So you telling me a community that loved and respect this man to the degree that they loved and respect him, why is it no one gave a damn about where he was? And if they did, and they found out that he was in this situation, why didn't they tell the rest of the community, who obviously said they love him since he passed away? He's been giving many posts, love and respect, rest in power and stuff. People, once again, I did one show on this, but it's still puzzling to me. I wake up this morning and I'm asking questions because I see, pictures and stuff on Facebook, and I'm like, it's not a media blackout on his death. Everybody is talking about this man's death, but no one is asking questions about his death, right? Serious questions. He died of pneumonia. So you telling me he had cures for stuff like this, but you wouldn't allow him to get his use his antidotes for it? It's been stated that his website has been shut down and people are, suspect to be putting up other websites and trying to sell stuff and make money off of them. And I believe this is what it is more than anything, people. That a lot of people seeing the death of this man as a way to gain money. Kind of like Tupac, Biggie, and Michael Jackson, or this and that, Elvis Presley, or whatever. In the death of people of this magnitude, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money off of their legacy and everything that they done while they was alive. You know what I'm saying? If you say, just like Prince, well, we got a vault of Prince music. Well, Prince dead now. You'll never hear any more music from Prince. But what's in that vault that you never heard before? So he's not going to create nothing new, but he got things that you never heard, which is basically new. So, you know, people. Another reason they could have shut down the site, because if the man passed and he really didn't leave his formulas or his stuff with anybody, they could be saying they selling stuff from Dr. Sebi, but at the same time, it's not his. It's not the real thing. It's something that they concocted and just using his legacy, his site to do it. So that's kind of smart too. But it leaves bootleggers, others that claim that they have the formulas and the know-how and stuff, to you know, gather these customers and stuff. Now, yeah, come on over here to my site. I hung with Sebi and I know what he did and I know this and that. Just come over here and I got it. This is a situation that I seen in Chicago, Illinois, with this man by the name of Farmer Brown. He had, best barbecue in the city of Chicago on the near north side, right? Farmer's Brown. I showed it in a video, the old building. One day I was showing my videos that I was taking in Chicago. But this man had a sauce that was to die for, basically, right? And after he died, he didn't leave the recipe with anymore. So one lady, she worked there and she worked there a long time. So people will hire her and try to get the recipe from her, but she didn't have the recipe. You know what I'm saying? So you lose out when someone of this magnitude, once again, that has so much to offer to society, dies without leaving the recipe, without leaving the formula. But those that's close to them can claim that they have the formula or they learned certain things from them. So buy my product now. Meaning Dr. Sebi could make more money in his death than he did in life, but not him himself. His estate or his closest associates that will now use their relationship with him as a springboard. We see a lot of this going on in the community right now. Right now, you can see it going on. Once again, certain things were not talked about during the time period of the blackout, about Dr. Sebi being locked up. After his death, you see people coming out. You see the little verbal jabs people taking at each other because they starting to fight. They want to be able to deal with the holistic health and stuff side of the community, the health nut side of the community, right? Dr. Sebi's gone. Somebody who got the cure for AIDS now? They said he had the cure for AIDS. Who got the cure for AIDS now? That's a very rich person. You see what I'm saying? Who got the cure for cancer? That's a very rich person right now. They walking around with the cures for AIDS, cancer, diabetes, sickle cell, and everything else. That's a very rich person. We know that he wasn't poor, seeing that he's moving around the country with $37,000 in the bag. You know what I'm saying? So people, be on the lookout for the next rising star. Be on the lookout for the wars, the health wars. Y'all don't pay attention, y'all gonna miss it. To tell the truth, I believe that's what the whole Polite and Ali Muhammad thing was. You gotta understand, Dr. Sebi's locked up, about to be dead. Polite goes to the Breakfast Club. He's about to get a boost in popularity, right? He makes a boost. Dr. Sebi's gone. He's making a boost. Ali Muhammad sees it and try to flatten his tie so he won't keep moving. Notice he said he's cloning his website. He's cloning his business practices. And Ali Muhammad and Inky were the health nuts of the community, right? But you see Polite making moves towards being a health nut and talking more about nutrition and different things and how to do this and that. So that means you got three people already combating for the #1 spot in the health field. Then you got KT, the arch degree, which is pretty much his son, right? Then you got Ready for R, right? Queen of Fool, and different ones out there. You just got different people out there. So, who's gonna work together, who's gonna go for the #1 spot, so on and so forth. Keep your eyes open, people. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take over. It's too many people and too much money out there for somebody not to take the position now that the brother has passed. But like I said, very circumstantial that he died. And now you got this stuff going on from pneumonia in Honduras, in prison. I know if somebody lock up my loved one that old, shit, I'm going to get them. How much it take to get them out of? They don't need to be locked up. We'll see you when it's time to go to court. As it was stated before, this is not the first time. All you got to do is show proof of the money. You get them out of jail, take them to whatever computer or whatever needed, and he just go and deal with his bank account and then show the proof of the money. You get the $37,000 back. Now everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's sickening, people. We got World Star Hip Hop. They talking about it. You got Power, the Breakfast Club talking about it. You got Hot 97 talking about it. You got all these different media outlets, most definitely in the black community, speaking about his death. But no one knew that he was basically imprisoned by the enemy, even though it was the Honduras police. It's nothing for them people to get in touch with them and have a man right there on the sideline that you don't see conducting the whole shenanigans. But you don't check on the man. You don't report to the world. You do a media blackout. It don't make sense. I'm through though, people. I'm finna move on to something else. Cut this off. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. But it's still puzzling to me. And I'm not gonna sit up here and just scratch my head. I'm gonna put it out there because it needs to be talked about. It needs to be looked at. Because future things like this is right up the road. there's a lot of elderly movie stars, singers, and other things of our community, right? And once again, if some of them go getting locked up, this, that, and the other with a decent name, somebody's going to speak out. Somebody's going to speak out, especially those that's in the know. But how is it? That's the $1 million question now. How is it those that claim to be close to him did not know that he was arrested or did not speak out and said they're trying to hold this man falsely, claiming that he got illegal money? And you can't go get him out the situation and then secure the money after you get him out of jail. He got to sit in the jail with pneumonia. Some people that made statements even on my video, like he had pneumonia before he went to jail. Oh shit, if that's the case, then you most definitely go get him out of jail. The man had pneumonia, you holding him this, that, and the other. But people, we'll never know, I guess. But it's still puzzling to me. The puzzle might get put together one day. It might show itself. You know what I'm saying? This man was he was a healer of the stars also. Left Eye, Michael Jackson, different people, unbeknown to us that he dealt with. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknown to us. Steve Jobs could have went to him. We don't know. We just ain't heard the story. Because he had counseling. He was looking for a cure, and he was trying to do his holistic and different things and stuff. So you don't know who this man dealt with for doctor-client privileges. Yeah, he might have not went to school and got that, but at the same time, you know, doctor-client privileges. So you don't know who he was messing with. You don't know who he was dealing with, and you don't know what type of money he was making. But at the end of the day, they locked that man away until he died for a whole month, and it was a media fucking blackout. And didn't nobody say nothing. Now everybody and they fucking mama got something to say about the shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk about it. They want to report it. Legendary doctor cured AIDS, this, that, and everything else. Now everybody got something to say. You should have said legendary doctor is locked up and he got pneumonia and they holding him in the jail cell. And now he has died. So the people that done it could be held accountable for the atrocity. But like I said, people, I don't know. I'm finna get ready to shut it down. Something going on with this chat is putting every conversation in there twice. Yeah, I mean, I was telling that too, that at the end of the day, I know a man, he was 90 years old. His mind went bad all the time, but they said his body was like a 20-year-old and stuff, that he was still in good shape. You got to think, with him not eating certain things and doing certain stuff, that the man had to be in good shape. Though he was old and stuff, and body was wearing down, he was in good shape. His immune system should have been good, you know. And at the same time, he's a doctor. If the man's sick, he can take some of his own concoctions and heal himself. But they had to deny him the right to, you know, doctor on himself or take care of himself, this, that, and the other. I mean, people, I just, you know, I'm not an investigator, but it makes me think hard when I look at these people, man, that at the end of the day, man, it was a blackout on this man being locked up before he died. He died, then it's like he died, and people are like, well, what happened? Well, he was locked up and he had pneumonia. He was locked up. That was my reaction when I heard it from people. I'm like, what? No, it's the YouTube system or Google system. Everybody's stuff popping up twice. Okay, I refreshed it and everybody won now. Now I believe it was a murder. It's a video of them. What is it? I got a video of them arresting them and stuff. I got a video of them arresting him, and you can see then that he's not doing bad. He do go kneel down by a wall, but I mean, looking at that don't look like he sick or whatever. It looked like he healthy. He go with his socks and flip flops on, kneel by the wall. Like, why the hell I'm going through this? Why they detaining me? But it don't look like he's sickly or nothing. Send it to me on Facebook. Ain't we friends on Facebook? My Carl Albert page. Cause I am trying to do my due diligence, and check out as much as I can on this situation. This him right here being arrested. Now that goes to say once again, we don't know if this the first time or the second time, right? Because we don't know when he was arrested. It didn't happen twice. So is this the first time or is this the second time? He looked healthy to me. Now that's the part of the video there that's kind of disturbing. Like, but you see this, he not sitting down, he on his feet, knees buckled. That's not a posture of someone sick. But he is looking like, what the hell's going on? So how do this go down and no one knows it's a media blackout? And it's not the first time. It's damn near a case of harassment. Why y'all steady stopping this man with this money? Y'all act like he got drugs or whatever. I don't know. Right, but see, that's the case. I'm gonna just keep it simple and real with y'all. You know, you had Lexley Vortex talking about the IRS checking people for money and stuff, money laundering, or getting money without tax evasion and all of that. So that also could have contributed to the fact that people wanted to do a media blackout and not talk about the fact that Sebi had all this money, and they stopped him saying, we don't know where you got this money from, bring forth some proof. Well, that makes everybody that he's affiliated with that may be getting money in a way that, you know, is off the books, you know, look suspicious. And he started dealing with their business practices and stuff. So when it's hot like that, everybody scatters like, oh shit, you know, they're trying to see where all this money coming from, right? Because when dealing with like Sebi, you could say he was dealing with drugs, kind of like the big time pharmacies and whatever. So if you're selling your drug, your healing concoction, and you making this money, you know, are you doing it through legal transaction and stuff? A lot of question goes into that stuff. So that's pretty much why they stopped them and stuff, messing with them. But at the same time, you got to report on it. You got to talk about it. Sister, ain't we friends on Facebook? Reach me on Facebook. If nothing else, speak to me on Facebook. Carl Albert. I'm trying to see, how do I find you on Facebook? You under this same name, right? I don't see you on Facebook, but I thought we was friends on Facebook. I don't know what name you going under on Facebook. So that's what it is, people. Once again, like I said, watch for the people that's coming up. There's some people that's gonna try to take his spot now. So yeah, that's why I'm telling you, send it to me on Facebook. You can't send it here. I don't know if you're watching the video and listening to me, but please listen if you can hear me. Send it to me on Facebook. Well, send it to me. Post it on a video or something. Let me see. I'm gonna go to Gmail. All right, I'm trying to contact you on the back chat. Let's chat on the Hangout. I'm doing the show. Do you got? I mean, All right, y'all. I got the link. One sec. We're going to play the audio. Yeah, that's the video I just played. It's got a different audio. Let me mute this right quick. Okay, let's listen to him speak.
Hello. Salutation. Well, this is my message to the global community, especially to my community. I want you all to know that over a period of 35 years, I have been running my business with integrity and loyalty to you. But in the last couple of years, without me knowing, my business has been compromised. So is the treatment. And I could understand because Miss J.B. Taylor Collins was never really trained by me. And we could expect certain inconsistencies along the way. I came to town to introduce to her. People were saying that members of this office was telling them to put the product in the microwave. An organic product in a microwave. That's radiation. The other is customers were coming here to my office and were smelling frying eggs and bacon. Another one was saying that, the service is not like when you was doing it. But I had to split myself in Honduras because there's a village and I'm adding on to it every day. So I trusted those people that work with me. Like I always trust everybody. I trust everyone because I live in that world. Without realizing that in the world that I live in, I live in it by myself. So I'm telling you today that any products that doesn't leave my office, Dr. Sebi, LLC, that product cannot be guaranteed by me because, like I said, they have been compromised. So I'm asking you, my friends, my supporters, that in a few days we begin to produce the authentic Dr. Sebi's product that was produced since 1981. So it compels me to come and let you know that my assistant found it necessary to take the computers and all my products and everything else that goes with it, and I have to start from scratch. All I'm saying to you that I am not responsible for any product that does not leave my office. And this message is needed for you to know because I have been compromised. But I thank you very much. Your brother, your servant.
Hold on, what did you just say?
All I'm saying to you that I am not responsible for any product that does not meet my audience. And this message is needed for you to know because I have been compromised. But I thank you very much. Your brother, your servant, Dr. Sebi.
So we see that it's a video out there talking about him being compromised, that his product, if it don't come from his office, should not be accepted as authentic and, you know, valuable for use, good for use. Well, that right there, I don't know where it come from, but the video itself, I'm gonna send y'all the link that the sister gave me so y'all can check it out for yourself. I got to get back on my Google Hangout. Let me just go to history and pull it up. That has the KTL logo on the right. It's covered up. In the video, mosquitoes, boy, it's south. In the logo, it's got the KTL, Know the Ledge logo on it, as well as the people that the people that's using the video. But it looked like he's in the jail cell there, in some foreign place, in the window and stuff behind him. Yeah, it's fun. It's some fishy going on, people. It's some fishy. Now, I believe that it was people posting. I've heard people was posting and doing different stuff, but at the same time they closed his site down, and they was erasing the posts. You know, that's one thing about this social media stuff, that at the end of the day, you know, if something going on and you trying to alert the people, and they don't want the people alert, it's easy to search engine the conversation, you know, find that conversation in the search engine and just delete it off of social media. So but even now, no one is no one is asking any questions. No one is questioning this thing. It's just like, okay, he passed, let's bury him and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? But once again, our elders are dying, and to pass in a situation like this is terrible. And you got to think that it's more things like this to come, seeing that a lot of people that we know that has big names or decent names in society can easily be detained and kept and be dead. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how you let an 82-year-old man sit in a prison, or from a prison to a hospital or whatever sit around for that long. Like, who do that? Who let that happen? You go get that man up out that hospital. You go get that man up out of that. You know what I'm saying? And if the people running around could cure, or he got, stuff like he says, assistance to cure this stuff, even pneumonia, damn it, go get his product and heal the man. I understand age, and when it's your time, but it's fishy business. So like I said, people, I was finna cut it off, but I seen y'all posting and coming, and I wanted to most definitely see and read. And but these mosquitoes is no joke. Let me see if I can find you on the Google Hangout, sister. I don't like giving out my email like that. I got too many people that sit up and watch my every move, stalking me and stuff over the internet for me to put out too much information about myself. I got people that watch my every move. I mean, my every video. So I'm sending you a Google Hangout invite. That way we can you can chat to me and we can send information over that Google Hangout link. But that's what it is, people. Yeah, I hear you, brother. Yep, they kept it a secret. And I agree with you. HOK full of shit. Yep. He kept it a secret too. Red, blue, yellow, and all the rest. They're not selling tickets to the 28. There was tickets already sold to go to the Tommy Sotomayor thing. They just switched it up. So now, since Tommy didn't pull it out, all of a sudden they can fill up them seats or get the people that bought tickets something instead if they don't ask for a refund. Yep, now they can use this event to stop people complaining about refunds. Yep. It's funny how everything fall in line. Like I said, I don't believe in coincidence. Well, at this point, I would say it's a conspiracy theory that need to be made, looked at, thought about. Because at the end of the day, somebody got some answers. Somebody need to be answering some questions because there's a lot of people with questions. It's just, once again, no one is putting it over to social media. If they are, it's being blacked out. So, once again, watch for those that's going to try to fill the man's seat. You know what I'm saying? Walk in his shoes and do things like that now. Yep, autopsy report. Well, what you say? You surprised it was Polite who made the announcement on Dr. Sebi's death and not the pills they knew of longer? Yeah, I mean, Polite with that fake ass crying stuff. I don't know what that was all about. So I'm gonna get off here though, people, before y'all make me go deep into this conspiracy stuff. D Red, what's up, man? What it do? I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you with a link so you can get some verbal time in. You can speak on it. Type in the chat if you want to speak or not. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send my sister a link. And I'm gonna send D Red a link. Y'all can come in and speak on the matter if y'all want to or would like to. Well, like you say, if he was living off of something else and you put him in a jail for a month or two, and you feed him stuff that he don't eat, you know, that's like me. I ain't ate pork since, I would say, 97. Whenever I smell pork or whenever somebody eats it in a product, like if they drop some bacon in there or something, soon I bite into it or whatever, I know my body start reacting. You know what I'm saying? Because it's built up a defense against that stuff. I ain't had it in my system in so long. So if they got him locked up and feeding him foods that he don't eat and things of that nature, the very fact that they feed him that stuff, it could kill him. You know what I'm saying? It's attacking his body. His body is not used to these different chemicals and stuff. And if you feed it to him for a month or whatever time frame he was in there, you doing damage to this man's body, and his system got to fight all this foreign stuff that hasn't been in his system for years. So it only makes sense. D, what up, man?
Oh shit, man. What it do, man? Man, I just gotta say this whole Dr. Sebi thing is crazy, man. You know what I mean? I'm surprised the community ain't in more of an uproar about this than what they are. And it's a shame that you got them cats trying to sell tickets, man, on this man death, man. That's straight up bogus. That's, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that's bogus. That's something that the community need to know. You know, if you got some real live information. And you know, somebody like Dr. Sebi, you know, especially after a lot of them other holistic people was ending up dead. You know, you got cats like, you know, I got to throw Police out there. You know, I call him Police. You know, he said he liked the police, so he the policeman. Why ain't he send one of his New Covenant cats out there to be a bodyguard for the, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can't, once we start seeing them holistic people getting murdered and they all these unsolved mysteries around it, we should have, you know, those cats that had the means and they got these organizations should have put a body, somebody with them. You know what I'm saying? So this, you know, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because it's been reported 50 deaths this year of holistic people. You know, those that giving trouble to the, you know, popular medicine companies and stuff. You know, so yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's just funny how these people talk revolution, talk this and that, and then say health is like our wealth, and then they let the man with the cures and all the stuff, you know, let this happen to him. But let's he said it was some fishy going on beforehand. His products and different things have been compromised and tainted. How is this? And as I said, I didn't even know that video existed. But as I said, now that he's gone, how many people gonna say, I have the potion now, or I have the elixir now, I have the formula.
Oh yeah, I mean, we already know that these cats, a lot of these cats, gonna come out the woodworks with their foolishness, trying to take your spot. We already know that. So at this point, it's just a matter of waiting to see who try to do it. And when that person try to do it, we got to start looking at them folks cross-eyed, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, you know, you know, what made this come about? You know, how you become the man with the plan all of a sudden when the man gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. And we gotta always remember, you know what I'm saying, Steve Coakley, his presentation on the MLK assassination. You see what I'm saying? It's always the people that try to rock with him, close to him. It's always them folks that be have a hand in people's demise and downfall. and death. So we gotta keep that in mind too. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, man. It's sad, man. It's sad.
yeah, man, it's real sad. You know what I mean? Because like I said, where these cats that got all these organizations at? You see what I'm saying? You supposed to put somebody with that man. If you say you love them, especially once them holistic cats ended up dead, we was supposed to put somebody with them.
Well, that's what the Nation of Islam used to do back in the day. They send that FOI and surround you. You go wherever you want, do whatever you want to do. You got bodyguards now, buddy. You know, they did it for Jesse Jackson. They did it for Steve Coakley. They did it for numerous of people. You know, but these people, you know, they're down Farrakhan and they're down um, the Nation of Islam like that. But they not putting bodies on people and making sure they taken care of and stuff. You know, they
Mm-hmm.
they mostly making sure they taken care of, even when you have the debates and the events and things like that. They got bulletproof vests and they got guns and they got people, you know what I'm saying, on them. But you know, the crowd is, you know, at their own risk, sitting there and listening, trying to gain some information, gain some knowledge, you know. So it is what it is, man. This is a funny community, man. It's a funny community. Like I said, nobody is checking Sarnetta with the madness that he's saying and doing and things of that nature. You know, we need some new people to step up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I
So,
mean, go ahead.
nah, I passed the mic. I was just gonna say with that, I passed the mic. So,
Oh no, man. If people ain't learned yet, if them cats ain't finna step up and do nothing, then they tripping. I mean, them cats had the nerve to go try to hustle off a van. Like for real. I mean, it's like get the hell up out of here, man. It's like so them dudes ain't got the answers, man. Them dudes ain't got the answers. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got the solutions. They don't even care about the answers and the solution. You know what I mean? They just care about the next way that they can make money out the community, man. They leeches. So we just gotta hopefully set the atmosphere for that it to implode on their own. We ain't gotta, go at them. Just let them niggas implode on their own because it's gonna happen.
yeah, it's happening now when we don't realize it. That's all. Like I said, with the Ali Muhammad attack on Polite, he came back and apologized. Sarnetta ran this stuff. That's why I went at it last night. You know, the community blacked out about that. They don't want to talk about the antics that this man has been doing and stuff for the last week and everything. Even doing Dr. Sebi's live broadcast that Polite was doing. He putting up pictures of, you know what I'm saying, sisters with heavy chests and all of this stuff, deflecting from that and trying to cause, I guess, controversy to have people talking about that and thinking about that, than even, you know, the circumstances behind the man death and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to start something with melanin suit tech and all of that. So, I mean, it's a lot going on. People, keep your eyes and your ears open because a change is coming. A change is coming. That's all I can say. You know, and it may be moving slow, maybe faster than we think, but all this madness, it's got to stop. It's got to come to an end. The thing now is, how is it going to stop and how is it going to come to an end and when? And I think it's sooner than later, because it's only so long fake thugs can pretend, even fake hustlers and fake gangsters and stuff. You know, this community got a lot of pseudoism and fakeness in it. And whether you know it or not, you know, everybody's a crook. Everybody's going for that dollar and everything. And it's going to show. It's going to show. And when you see it, the thing is, are you going to accept it for what it is? Or are you going to say, nah, that ain't it. I'm still finna give them my money, give them my time, and give them my support. That's it. The supporters keep them alive. It's just like a life support system. If you unplug it, they die. If it's plugged up and it's steady going, you keep them alive. You know what I'm saying? So will y'all be their life support system, or will you pull the plug?
Yeah, I ain't know Ali Muhammad backtrack.
Oh yeah, he backtracked. It's all good though. It shows the power of the community. He backtracked on Africa Bambaataa. He said he was gonna take him to trial in this community. He's a part of this community, and he got to go by you know, legal rights. He got to go take the man to trial, and he still ain't took the man to trial yet.
Goddamn Ali Muhammad. They got compromised. But that's crazy. That's why I say, man, shoot. Shit. It's like it ain't nobody left nowadays, man. You know, that's gonna really stand on what's real. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that half these cats. I mean, they information even be bogus, man. It's like even when they call themselves giving you quote unquote knowledge and information, the information be bogus. I mean, when that little gay dude was doing that presentation, uh, I'm on there destroying his whole presentation as he giving it in the in the chat, and I get his another block me out the chat because he leaving out where the Niger Cordofian language is spread to. He leaving out, man. I'm like, this dude is straight up bogus. He ain't telling you that the North Africa was North Central Africa all the way. I mean, all the way from all across North Africa on down to the western coast of Africa. The damn that was freaking all Afro-Asiatic languages, and the Afro-Asiatic languages remerged with the Nardo-Cadofian languages. So I'm just saying all that to say, man, the dude work was shabby and weak. You know what I'm saying? That's why he was reading from the one book the whole time. And then he didn't want to quote from Dr. James Small when Dr. James Small said that 1/3 of the people that came over here was already Christians. Like he just this whole stuff was shabby, man. He didn't want to read. He didn't quote from Dr. Lerone Bennett's book. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man,
Yeah, well,
trash, man.
you know that, and we keep telling the people that. But the thing is, are they gonna keep them on life support, or they gonna take them off life support? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So people, we finna go. I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna take that phone call. This, that, and the other. It is what it is. But I thank you for coming over, man. You headed in, right?
Nah, I'm off today.
Oh, well, we'll be back in a little bit, y'all. Hit y'all up with some more info, some more convo. Peace.